Welcome, acolytes. Video 2 of today, and I'm still getting used to it. I'm still forgetting to actually say, hey, this is the second video, this is the first one, this is this. I just, for some effing reason, cannot for the life of me get used to it instantly, but over time, it will come. And again, my back, the muscle backs, actually started training a bit, and it burns, but it's a good burn. So, let's just say the standard. If you like my content, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, press the notification button, show me and ShortFatOtaku some love. And what else? Yeah, down in the description if you wish to make talk sometimes to me, maybe not, then just go to my Discord channel. Maybe we get some time together to talk with each other and just get on with it. Good, let's just start, won't we?
Let's go down the drama pipeline once again, kids. Why not? I'm not nearly brain rotted enough. I'm not at the RFK literally has brainworm stage yet, so let's go for broke. There's no shortage of mind-melting nonsense on the internet, and now that this story has fully wrapped up nicely with a little bow on top, I think it's time to finally talk about it. You guys remember Chugga Conroy? I do. I was honestly never a fan of him. I knew of his stuff, I checked him out a couple times, but his style never really clicked with me. That's not an indictment against him. Sometimes you just don't measure the guy's style. Chugga Conroy, otherwise known as Emiliano Rodolfo Rosales Baru, that's quite the fucking name, or just
this is a freaking tongue breaker. Woo! Okay, good. Almost as bad as Japanese freaking names. What the F?
Thanks, boy genius.
No problem,
Okay.
dumbass.
What the? Can you just? I always forget to mute my stuff.
Chugga is one of the earliest video Let's Players. For those of you who are internet oldsters like me, you might remember that Let's Playing was originally a forum format where a person would post screen caps of their playthrough in a forum post, adding funny captions for each. But eventually somebody got the idea to do a video Let's Play, where you record yourself playing the game and basically doing a color commentary over it. Chugga was one of the first people to really hop on this trend, becoming one of the earliest popular Let's Play channels back in like 2008, when he would have been 18 years old.
What's going on, guys? This is Chugga Conroy, and I'm actually I'm gonna do my first LP ever. This is of one of my favorite games, personally. This is Earthbound, probably a game all of you have heard of, but none of you have actually played. So I'm kind of hoping to get the word out about it a little bit more. Well, just sit back and enjoy.
Chugga is what we now call, in retrospect, a Nintentuber. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those guys who were all running around in 2010 wearing a Triforce t-shirt and cargo shorts.
You know, it's
But
really
these didn't
working
want to.
these videos for 6 months, but you're wearing.
I never heard that. That's actually new for me. Okay, but yes, I personally do not like this kind of thing. Well, who would have thought that? But yeah, I mean, this just looks awkward. I mean, am I the only one that thinks that this looks awkward, not good? It's... I don't know, a freaking grown-ass man... It's... okay, it's...
the same shirt in all the videos. The shirt you're wearing today. That seems kind of strange.
I
to me.
like the shirt.
Nintentubers focused almost exclusively on Nintendo first-party titles, or non-Nintendo games with a Nintendo aesthetic, like Undertale, or Rare games, or old-school RPGs. Nintentubers are actually a big reason as to why games like Banjo-Kazooie are retrospectively held in such high regard, despite frankly only having okay sales numbers. A bunch of...
Oh, so they did actual good. Oh, okay, I see. That's actually fantastic. I love the old school games, especially those like Earthbound. Never played it myself, by the way, but I mean from the style and how it plays and how it looks and how it sounds and how it looks freaking awesome. And Battle Frogs, if somebody of you remember, Ghosts and Goblins, things like that, like edgy stuff. I grew up with that things, like with those things, more or less. So yeah, I will freaking love retro games as long as I love. And people doing that is actually something that I totally agree with.
Zoomers who grew up on 2010 YouTube heard their favorite guy rave about this old 1998 platformer, and so it became the zeitgeist. That doesn't mean that I think Banjo's bad. I love that game. But I also recognize that it was Nintendtubers who took more niche products like that and helped make them more widespread online. One noticeable thing about Nintendtubers is, because the content they cover is more child-friendly than your average Let's Player or streamer or reviewer, there's kind of this expectation that their community is also a soft, welcoming, chill, inclusive space. And Chugga's community was no exception.
No. If you got something... they can be vicious little buggers. And I mean really, really vicious. That's not even freaking close. But that's basically, well, every community, I would say. You can have some really... Oh, I showed the buttocks. Okay, that's relevant. It's basically you can have anything you actually want with that. It's just, I just got someone who actually threatened my video on Endymion because of the thumbnail. Instead of talking with me with like a normal human being and just saying, hey, look, the freaking title or the thumbnail of your video is with the name of Endymion, and it was. I just wanted to try it, like how this would come over. An experiment didn't go as well as I wanted, and he was just, no, I'm gonna report this video if you don't change the thumbnail. Like, there are literal freaks everywhere in every community. And Endymion isn't a guy that actually promotes this kind of stuff, but you have this freak, this absolute freak of nature that thinks they give a fuck about what he says. That I literally gonna change my thumbnail just because he's like, I'm gonna report you for that. Because he thinks he is something. And it's just like, just threatening my video for just because he didn't like it. It's insane. And this is a community that normally isn't toxic. From what I know, of course, there can always be something I don't know. I won't pretend that I'm all-knowing, but for fuck's sake, Endymion community. Nah, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that at all. This was something that I was just baffled by. I couldn't believe it at first, but hey, it is what it is. And I got a freak in the Endymion community, from the Endymion community.
Many people who are fans of Chugga today, or who are former fans that no longer watch, but still have fond memories of their time in his community, they all tend to lean progressive politically, a fact that will become important as we actually get into the story. Chugga Conroy's career continued after the internet zeitgeist moved on, and he would never again hit that Let's Play peak of popularity he enjoyed in the early 2010s. He's got a channel with over 1 million subs, but his recent videos get about as many views as mine do. The exception to this is, of course, his last video, the finale of his Pokemon Black and White 2 Let's Play. And I guarantee you, most of these people aren't showing up to see the video itself. They're here to see the comment section, as this was the final thing Chugga posted before the controversy went down and he left the internet. Alright, enough stalling. I've buried the lead enough. I've avoided YouTube's detection algorithms at this point long enough. They don't go looking for weird sexual content this deep in a video unless someone flags it. And don't you dare, you fucks. So let's get into it. It's time for the Ballad of Chugga Conroy.
Okay.
This attack is eerily realistic.
Everything is sexist. Everything is racist, and you have to point it all out.
On January 16th, 2024, the Twitter account Great Cheshire, also known as Lady Emily, vague posted this statement at 4:43 a.m. Scrolling through Reddit and seeing dozens of comments calling the popular YouTuber who sexually harassed you for several months last year a wholesome being, only green flags. I presume that Lady Emily posted this, went to bed, woke up, and then decided to elaborate, as at 12:30 p.m. on the same day she explained. just to get it off my chest. Last year, Chugga Conroy kept trying to get me to initiate erotic foot fetish roleplay.
Okay, and let's be honest, there are a lot of fetishists in this. Did you ever fall into Minecraft thing? Well, you should. Every single Minecraft YouTuber that you hear about has some kind of freaking, like, really weird kink. It's... damn, like, a lot of predators in there. Not all, by the way. I know there are always good people, but a lot. The biting guy. What the... Dream is just a deviant through and through, so... this... yeah. Okay.
With him, while he also had a girlfriend. What? This included sending shoes to my house under the guise of a gift, only to constantly ask for feet pics afterwards. Oh no. Why does it always have to be the fucking foot guys, dude? Lady Emily provided some Discord DMs to prove her allegations. This first one is from June 11th, 2023.
I originally planned to go with black with a floral pattern. They lacked it in your size, so I went with what I thought was most likely to go with any clothes.
Honestly, great call, because I love black high tops but haven't had any in years.
It's my personal favorite shoe.
It's a great shoe. Goes with anything.
Do I get to see you in them?
The conversation cuts off here. Emily's neck.
And did you see the freaking mistake in there? Because yes, the guy is a freaking foot fetishist past. And come on, like, I don't care about your fetishes as long as it doesn't harm anyone. But she definitively went into it, like, she liked the attention. She didn't say, okay, good, sorry buddy, thank you for those, but no, I'm not in this foot stuff. No, she went in it. She was like, yeah, I love those, and yeah, going forward. And then she cut off in a, come on, like, this is a bit sassy.
Next DM is from September of 2023.
I want to finish the series or at least get close so I can travel to Scotland to see my significant other soon.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize she was in Scotland.
Yeah, pretty far, but we're thinking of immigration next year. Would you like to pick up where we left off last night? It dropped off suddenly. You tend to disappear. Gonna ping you once more. Well, hello. Have a nice doctor's visit? Sorry to ping again. I just want to know. Damn, you're...
Okay, now he's a pest. Good. I agree, he's a pest right now. This is... like, the first thing, she got something out of it. Well, okay. It is what it is. She definitively got this thing. But right now, dude, come on.
You're no fun. Kidding. Just a little concerned.
Dude, she's clearly not responding because your let's pick up where we left off last night thing is obviously some weird online erotic roleplay shit that she's probably just not into. Chugga continued to one-sidedly message her on and off for like 2 months.
And one thing she's not into, okay, that's fine. Second of all, the guy has a freaking girlfriend. Don't flirt around with people that already have a significant other. And if you ever see someone with a significant other that flirts with you, does things like that, instantly just be like, hey, sorry, your partner just did this with me, and yeah, just so you know, because this isn't cool with me. This is something you should have instantly done. Because it's if you have a partner that's unacceptable doing things like that. Why? Because if you have a partner, you actually decide. You decide to be with this person. You are on the same team. Yeah, and it's just unacceptable to flirt and do things like that. Because if this is how it starts, there is no stopping to it. It's already done. He just looks for people to, well, just betray her.
Could this dude be any more thirsty?
I need it!
Regarding this, Emily said on Twitter, eventually I started ignoring him because I wasn't sure how to navigate around him clearly trying to rope me into fetish shit, and in return his messages to me got more frequent and aggressive. Now hold on, Chugga's clearly acting like a thirsty weirdo for sure. But let's be fair, these messages don't read as aggressive. They read as desperate or sad or lonely, but not aggressive. Lady Emily's use of the word aggressive here is important to remember for later. In Emily's next tweet, she said, "As far as I know, I'm not the only nor the first person he's done this to. He would try to assure me everything is fine while also clearly trying to initiate fetish italicized text RP." She included a few more logs with this post as well.
I was like, I could fix this, but it's funnier if it's flawed. At times I do miss the versatility of the old avatar. It was fun to mess with.
Is that the face you'd make if I ran off with your shoes at a con?
Lamau, something like that.
What would you even do?
Oh my god, dude.
Being forward with you because I'd rather not keep anything from you and let you make the best decision for you? I am into that, but only with my significant other. I just also like talking about shoes with people because it's also an interest. I talked with my SO about this when we started dating, and she told me I could talk about shoes with other people because it isn't sexual with my friends. It's just something I enjoy talking about with my friends too.
This is the next level of open relationship, guys, where it's open but only for foot fetish stuff. Like, imagine being this dude's friend and learning it.
Only open for foot fetish stuff. Well, you got it's okay. Yeah,
about
it's fine,
all
it's
this,
fine.
right? And you think back to when he was just talking to you about shoes all the time, and now he's claiming that even though he has a foot fetish that's totally not sexual. Like, I don't think anyone buys this, bro.
Good. Glad we understand each other. Walks up behind you and trips you with some fancy footwork. You thud to the ground and I tank your sneakers off in an instant. Haha, loser! Chucks them at you.
Yeah, this is some cringy IRC level shit I remember people doing on the internet when I was like 10 or something. For you Zoomers, I don't know what I'm talking about. Welcome to Dev Teaches You Youngsters About the World, Class 1. Before Discord, there was IRC. Basically the same thing, but there was no voice and no image embeds. There's only text. People used to speak like this all the time on IRC and do weird sexual roleplay shit on there fucking everywhere.
I'm looking.
Oh yeah, this was a thing, by the way. And, well, nobody from this time was innocent. Just gonna say and leave it at that.
For some good cyber sex.
Lady Emily continued in her Twitter thread. It had started with him attending my Pokemon Black streams last December and chatting. We started talking in DMs because he seemed chill. Then on June 4th, I uploaded a selfie and he zoomed into my shoes in the background and he messaged me about them. Here's the tweet with Lady Emily's selfie. Man, he really did just CSI this shit, didn't he?
Magnify that death spear. Why is it still blurry? Making it bigger doesn't make it bigger. It does on CSI Miami.
Nice sneakers.
LOL, thank you. I need new ones, TBH. My everyday pair is starting to see some damage.
Seems sadly typical due to thick fabric.
Yeah, the curse of liking shoes that aren't durable. Got them on sale though, so for $20, can't complain. Hope you've been doing well.
So like, do you have a P.O. box?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, well, I was going to see if I could partake in birthday niceness. If I may be so bold, sneaker size?
Dude, for fuck's sake, this is getting cringe. Okay, I mean... Okay, on everyone here, if you have a fetish like that, do not, and I repeat, do not talk about it. Just do yourself a favor and do not speak about it. Damn, this is... How many times actually people get caught because of that and just exposed for their freaking fetish, and it's okay to have a fetish like that. I don't care about it. Basically, it's very funny to hear about it, and yes, that makes me immature and I don't care. But for F's sake, just do it with people that are on your length of Wellenlänge. It's in German. I just tried to actually explain it in English and just didn't work. But just don't. Just look for people that actually like the same stuff and do it with them. And you know why this works? Because you can expose each other then. you actually have something to press them on, just in case they're doing the stuff with you. Just that. I'm not saying you should do it every time, but just in case, just to be safe, like never abuse this, but just in case.
Oh, generally around blank, give or take, but that's usually what works most often.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear in these DMs that Lady Emily keeps trying to talk about video games or something else, while Chugga Conroy keeps bringing the conversation back around to her shoes. She admits as much in the next post. Convos would derail suddenly. One moment we would be talking about Nintendo games, and then it would shift immediately to feet talk. He was very persistent in commenting on how big my feet are. I try to respond with blunt jokes to make the vibes less creepy out of nerves. Okay, listen, if he's coming on to you with the feet...
Okay. This is a 1 hour thing, and it's just... I don't have the time anymore. I actually wanted to do something a bit longer, but I'm gonna break it up in a few videos, reacting videos. Maybe this would be nice, just for the re-upload of it. And let's see how this works. But acolytes as it is, and sorry that I'm rambling, just it's just so freaking, it's cringe. It's just so cringe. I cannot, my mind just doesn't accept it. But you have the preview, and if you actually want to watch it, ShortFatOtaku, the entire thing, then click the link below in the description. So, as it is, good night.